Hello everyone and welcome back to Put It To TSET, and it is once again time to step back into the squared circle with Wrestlecrate. So let's go see what this month's wonders in the box are. We're back to starting with the t-shirt. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves the grizzled young veterans. Okay. Zach Gibson and James Drake. I heard of Zach, and Zach's... Yeah, I don't mind Zach. James I've not seen, and I've got no idea. I've not seen them as a team, and what... I don't get this Rick and Morty thing, but then I suppose it's like any other art style. It's just... It's an interesting design, it's different, but it's... The problem with these Rick and Morty things is they're too similar. It's like the, what are those annoying big-headed damn things?
Let me think for a minute.
Funko Pops. They're like the Funko Pops. They're just so generic and so bland, it's difficult to tell who's who and what's what, and it's just... okay. Lovely colour. I love the colours, but it just... yeah. Okay, I'm not won over by that. Seriously, I'm really not the thing for me. Next, out of the box, we've got ourselves a DVD, The Best of North Wrestling. What the flipping heck is this? Oh, top quality stuff again. Right, Best of North Wrestling. Oh, it's not. Let's not even look at what's going on in the back. Let's just admire the case for a minute. What exactly is their logo? I can't tell. Also, your logo, it's not exactly high quality. It's kind of blurred around the arrows. Non-stop Geordie Strong style action you won't want to miss. Okay. Oh, it recommends... Is that 16 or 15? Is that the age, or is that the number one? Whatever. It's Wrestlecrate exclusive though. Got to have that. Oh! Look at the shiny cheap box. Oh, look at the horrible printing on the DVD. Oh, no. This offends my sensibilities completely. It's got a horrible white border, which I suppose if you had some kind of aesthetic would work. I mean, they got white around the pictures. It's not terrible. It's huge, that cut-off. The image over here is a session off, I believe, and look at the state of it. You can see the lines where the ink's running out, and it's just... Oh, it's a terrible sticker. It's... Oh. No. No, it offends all sensibilities. But okay, anyway. It's not about what the disc looks like. It's about what's on the disc. What have we got here? Is it more than that? I don't know. Let's have a look. Robbie X, Amir Jordan, fair enough. Gallagher versus Ligera, yeah. Sons of... No idea. Slater and Black, I've heard of. The Primate, he's pretty good. Retired now, I think. Unless I'm thinking of someone else. Banks and Skins, yeah, no problem. Lucha Session, should be alright. Tom Campbell, Matthew Gregg. Ha! Right. Okay, so maybe the scan lines are intentional. It just looks like a poor print to me. It did seem odd that the rest of the print was so fine that sort of faded around the pictures. Maybe not the best. I get everyone's going for this... I'm just as bad at it. I'm going for the retro vintage VHS degraded style, but maybe not with your pictures, lads, because it looks a bit like it's not worked properly. The printer's running out of ink. That should... you know what? I may knock the production here, but I have to say, I reckon the content on that's going to be fairly strong. That's going to be worth watching for definite. Right. Next, out of the box, we've got ourselves... It's the pin badge? I recognise that. I recognise that lucha mask. It looks like Rey Mysterio's skull mask to me, which is quite nice, but I like the teeth. Really, yeah. I like a little splash of pink. Is that pink? It just brings the whole thing, makes the whole thing pop. Apparently it's a Grapple Worldwide logo. It's just a thing. It's a Lucha Mask pin badge, and I always appreciate, Lucha Masks. Even if I'm not a huge fan of pin badges, I do like a Lucha Mask, though. Yeah, fair enough. Points to that. Now, next out of the box, we've got ourselves another T-shirt. No freebie guesses on who the hell this one is. See, this right here is how you design a T-shirt, because I know who the hell that is immediately. No messing. Sean Walkman, X-Pac, Six-Pac, however you want to do it. Oh yes, there we go. Classic black and green. See, this is nice colours, and it pops and it's different, whereas this is classic wrestling T-shirt through and through. And I don't know whether I'm necessarily wary of them, to be honest, but I can recognise who this is, and I know who is on the shirt. It's recognisable, as it's generic bald guy with beard and generic guy with long hair and beard. Hooray! So massive props for that. That's a fantastic work of art, if nothing else. Oh, hello. What have we got next? This feels a bit weird. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a Wrestlecrate UK exclusive slider puzzle with the Wrestlecrate logo done in the old 1980s WWF style logo design. It's nice. It slides lovely. I'll give it that. It's props. It'll keep me occupied for at least 20 minutes until I give up with it. And yeah, it's a slider puzzle, and it's one of those freebies you get on the front of an old comic, you know what I mean? For God's sakes. It's different, I'll give it that. It's very different. It's solidly done. The whole thing moves quite nicely. It's fairly weighty. As far as the slider puzzles go, it's not a cheap one, but what we got next? Oh, now this I'm going to get some use out of. A Taste of Eve on demand. Those of you who don't know, I'm a huge women's wrestling fan, and Jesus Christ. 1 month free of Eve. Oh, God, yes. Oh, we got ourselves Viper. Oh, Piper Niven. I don't recognise the girls on the front, and I'm really annoyed at myself that I don't recognise them. I'm really annoyed, but that's fantastic. For once, I'm actually going to make full use of this rather than just, put it on for 5 minutes. Go, it's a match. This, yes, thank you, Wrestlecrate. Big fan of that. The Professional Wrestling Fans Magazine Calling Spots. That's a nice art cover. You see, if you had this on that, I might not have been so critical of you, Wrestlecrate. But as it goes, what the hell is this? I have time for riptides. Oh, hello. So the outside is, a fairly rough textured paper on the outside, but it's a nice gloss on the inside. It's not, where is it? Have I got one? Oh, come on, where is it? I've got to have one. Yes, there we go, right. So, compared to Wrestle Talk, it's obviously, much smaller, but the insides, Wrestle Talk's just bigger and glossier and brighter, whereas Calling Spots is smaller. The layout and the font is terrible. Mostly black and white, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's all black and white. But it feels like freebie in the middle of your newspaper style handout, your local newspaper. But that's not to say this isn't going to be good, because I'm going to have to read through this and decide whether it's any good. But got an interview with Jody Fleisch, which is very nice. I have to say, I like Jody. Nice guy. Aries as well. Who else we got? More CCK. I don't get the love for these guys, but whatever. They're every freaking way now. Women's Revolution, Kid Fight. Yeah, so it's I like this. This is neat. This is probably more wieldy than the old Calling Spots magazine, and it's different, and I'm always appreciative of the written media, because it's a dying art form, and anyone that can do it, best of luck to you guys. You know, very cool. Da, 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 da. Woo! Nature Boy. Oh, they pulled this one from the archives, didn't they? God damn. I can see. Was that a black and white photo they've used of Ric Flair? I'm ignoring the fact that it's a signed Ric Flair thing, because Jesus Christ, it's Ric Flair's signature. As much as that probably goes for $5 and something else. Yeah, it's the Nature Boy. It's Ric Flair, and it's an interesting art style. I was never a huge fan of his headband when he wore them, but you know, it's nice. I don't know where the logo came from, but that's lovely. That's gorgeous. It's very nice. I like that a lot. I think we're down to our last thing in the box. We've saved the absolute best for last. The greatest botch ever. Sliding into Monday morning's like. If anyone hasn't watched the greatest Royal Rumble from WWE, Titus Worldwide decided he was going to dash to the ring, slip, tripped, and managed to slide his way under the ring. This is a sticker to commemorate this moment. Christ knows what I'm going to do with that. So it's a mixed bag this month. The bulk of it is the 2 t-shirts. The grizzled young veterans, I'm not won over. I'm not a huge Rick and Morty art style fan. You just lose so much of the character and whatever in the art style. It's basically South Park characters. So anyway, ignoring that, it's a nice t-shirt, nice colours. I'm sure, you know, you've got to find the right amalgamation of fans. It's not a bad thing. It's a nice thing. It's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Okay, there's my Dallas Page reference for the month. The X-Puck t-shirt it's nice artwork. It's very cartoony, very stylised, yet more realistic than that is, which I much prefer this one. Can you tell? So nice t-shirt like that. The Taste of Eve, women's wrestling, I'm all over that. Calling spots, that's neat. I don't know whether it's going to be as good as Wrestle Talk, but you know, I'm appreciative of it, and I do really like it. It's a nice book, actually. How many? I mean, it's huge spacing, but how many pages have we got? Minus the adverts, of course. About 41 pages. 41 pages. So, you know, you get a fair amount of content with that, which is not bad at all. The pin badge, pin badges, give or take, but I like the design this time. Nature Boy Ric Flair. Not the greatest of photos they could have used, but I suppose it's, you know, easiest thing they can do without getting the license for it. So that's, you know, I like it. It's Ric Flair. Who am I to complain? The greatest botch ever sticker. That is such a novelty. I hope this costs less than a penny to produce, because it really isn't worth anything, but it's neat. I like it. This thing, I'm insulted by. If I'd bought, I'll tell you what, if that had come free on the front of Calling Spots, covering up Kid Lycos, definitely. I would be well worth happy with that. The fact that it's considered as one of the main items, though. Alright, I've got my fun out of it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And the Best of North Wrestling DVD, it's got Matthew Gregg commentary, it's got Ligero, it's got skins, it's got, you know, why not? You know, all in all, I'd have to say, did I get my money's worth? I wouldn't have bought the t-shirt, but that's worth a tenner. Wouldn't have bought this t-shirt, that's worth probably 15, 20 quid, considering it's X-Pac, but I probably would have paid 10 at it most, so that's 20 quid's worth right there. Taste of Eve as a freebie doesn't count. Calling Spots, I would have paid possibly 3-4 quid for that. That's quite nice though. Pin badge, don't care, worth 50p. Signature, it'll probably charge you, like I said, 5 quid these days, probably more. The stickers, worth less. That's a freebie worth nothing, but probably cost them a fair amount of money. North Wrestling DVD, I would have paid a 5 and maybe worth 10. So for your money, you're getting a lot of wrestling stuff.